We live in a society where people now conveniently push false and unhealthy narrative about life just because they have a mic and an audience. And that is why I'm advocating for people who do things right, who have a more healthier perspective about life to speak more. You must not be a content creator, a public speaker, an author, whatever it is, before you can speak life into someone, before you can change the false narrative that is being pushed out there. You must not be one. As far as you are within a human being's reach, or you have a physical contact with a human being, you can change their mindset, you can change their ideology just by your words and your actions as well. So when people are pushing false narratives, don't feel comfortable. Don't say, okay, that's how life is. You follow the crowd to generalize, because that is what people are saying. That is what the majority are saying. If you have a healthy perspective about life, you must not keep quiet. If people are comfortable in sharing ill perspective, unhealthy perspective to distort people's minds, then why can't you speak about something good that can counter what they're saying? And that is why people run with a lot of unhealthy perspective, unhealthy ideologies, and get their minds cognitively distorted, because people that have more healthier perspective are silent. They're keeping quiet, they're hiding. Why are you hiding? If you don't have a mic, you have a voice. At least you can talk to someone on the road. You can say something to someone that you are physically, in contact with. You must not speak on the camera for you to change a life. No, you can change the world through having a healthy relationship with that mentee who trusts you, by not taking advantage of them, by not doing things that would alter their perspective about mentorship. You can start by genuinely being kind towards someone without having an ulterior motive to exploit them after helping them. Because a lot of people out there do not feel safe anymore because of these unhealthy narratives that is being taught online, that is being spoken about day in, day out. Don't get me wrong, I understand that the world is wicked, right? But that doesn't also mean that there are not good people out there in the world. Why is it that people always try to program our minds to always expect the worst in every situation? That is where the issue lies. Why is it that what we see on the internet are unhealthy things, unhealthy relationship, abuse and everything? Why can't it be the other way around? Why is it that people are not trying to make positive relationships viral? Why is it that people get triggered when good relationships are thriving? There's a problem. Why is it that people are not happy when a family is united, when there's no crisis? Why is it that people are eager to hear bad things, bad news, bad stories? Why? Because their minds have been distorted. The ideal thing that they are supposed to see is crisis and chaos, which you as a person who have a healthy perspective must stand on. And if this world must make headway, you as a person who have a healthy mindset should speak up to counter most of these perspectives. This would go a long way to making this world a far better place to live in. Trust me.